Hey, everybody. Okay, this is a different a view uh, that I'm not used to. So, can everybody hear me? Can you drop an emoji if you could hear me? Thank you, babe. It was like the text on a YouTube live is like absolutely the tiniest thing I've ever seen before. Hi, 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 hi. I'm gonna try to see if I could see you guys better on my laptop because it's like reading to ants over here. Hello, Sin. Hey, Veronica. Okay, give me a minute, you guys. I'm not looking right now. I'm gonna see if I could get on here on my no, not now. Okay. Hmm, I think I have to go to like regular YouTube. Hey, Paula. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for being here, girly. This is going to be different, right, you guys? This is going to be so different. Hey, my friends. I know. How amazing. Oh, oh, is Erin in here, Lady Poe? Hey, Megan. How are you? I'm trying to get on here, you guys, with you so that. Hello, hello. Okay, now I can see your guys's like. You guys, I scarfed down one chicken nugget. We had Everett's what do you call it? We had his oh shoot, I didn't even set anything live, you guys. Oh my goodness. Has it been that this long? It's been this long. So let me do that. You guys, it's a mess. Hey Betsy, so many people. Hey Jill, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you. I, on the other hand, have not done this in a long time. Oh my gosh. In a very long time. I have not done this. So let me go to my Shopify. Hey Freddie. Hey Elaine. How are you, my friends? It's so nice to be back on here with you guys. So very nice. Okay, let's see if I could get these live right now. Hey Barbara. How is everybody doing tonight? All right, let's see. Hopefully I don't have anything in stock in here that's like old. Or oh, and you guys, if anybody was trying to order the IOD, I'm gonna fix it, but you guys, I don't even know. I don't even remember. How do I make all these active? Does anybody else know? Hold on. Oh, set as active. There we go. Um I had it where you couldn't combine. Hey Vicky, hey Robin. You couldn't combine discounts. So that's why it was doing like if you were trying to order the Christmas and then like something that was regular, that is why it was only giving a discount on one thing. So yeah, that was my bad. So I will fix that. I am really surprised, you guys, how many people didn't order Christmas stuff because that is limited release. So once it's gone, it's gone. So I was kind of surprised people did not stock up on that Christmas stuff. Um, but it could have been because the discount was being weird. Okay, come on. Okay. I think it is all loaded, you guys, on my website and live. So you could head to my website, unicorndustdesigns.com right now, and you can place any orders that you would like. And there's no bidding. There's no bidding. There's no fighting people. There's no, trying to fill a box, and compulsively buying. This is buy whatever you want for the price you want. Well, for the price that I listed, obviously. And I got some good stuff and I held out, you guys. A lot of this stuff I probably would have sold on whatnot, but I want to bring you guys the good stuff. So I'm going to go over things. I'm going to show you, Terry. Yeah, we had sirens going on. Oh no. What did Terry say? Blowing away here. Yeah, we have high winds, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you guys, that's for sure. So drop me an emoji, you guys, in the chat if you guys are excited that we are back here. And if you guys can give this live a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I would love to be back here every Thursday again. I would love, love, love that. I really want to, and I've talked about this before. I really want to come back to my roots. I really want to come back home, which is, oh, thank you so much, Jody. Thank you for catching that. No, it's so funny. I was going to message you and ask you if you would tell me fruit bowl. What's the fruit bowl? It's not coming up. Let me see. Thank you so much. I love when you guys are honest. Fruit bowl. Active filigree. Oh, thank you, Jody. I was totally going to message you too and say, can you tell me if anything is showing up 0 because hasn't been the first time. Okay. Well, they're different. They're different. One has like a verdigris to it and one is more brown. So that's why I listed them separately. And I'll show you guys that just so you have an idea. But yeah, so I really want to try to come back to my roots here. And that is going to be my focus this year. I want to post more. I want to like interact with you guys more. And I'm like, I have this community here on YouTube. Why am I going over to Whatnot and going there? Because most of the people that shop with me are my ride or dies that have followed me from YouTube. So I really want to make it my mission to come back here, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be on Whatnot because I have to do what I have to do to make money. But this is where I want to try and be. So share the stream, you guys. Share it with people that love vintage decor. Share my listings on Shopify if you know somebody that would love it. And we are just basically going to go through some finds that I have. And then let me know. I didn't do it this time. I didn't leave tags on. But if you guys like the old school version of knowing the price of the item, how I used to do it, how like Jamie Ray does it, or if you don't care about that, then let me know too. Because yeah, I don't know if it matters or not. So let me know in the comments if you want to know the price that I got it for or if it doesn't matter. Okay, the first thing, and this is one of these is going to be on Saturday's live. It is it are these. It is these crown. You guys, crowns are so popular and they're these like pressed metal. They have hangers on the back of them and they're good and they're chippy. Thank you, Chris, for the input. They're good and they're chippy, and these are sold separately. This is the one I did. You guys, I tried a bunch of different like paint techniques and stuff in Saturday's video, and some of it turned out great. I would say most of it. So this is the one that I did, and I like got this like I don't know if you guys can see it. It doesn't want to zoom in. This like crackle, and then I put like some gold on it, and it just looks like distress. Hey, Tina. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. So these are in there to leave as is, or if you want to craft them yourself, they are in there separately. And I love that they have the hangers on the back. So you can put it on a wall, or I mean, there's a million things that we can do with those. And then I'm going to show you these. So these are actually very pricey online, you guys. They're big and they're heavy. They are these like iron fruit baskets, but look at the filigree, like how good those are. Gosh, the lighting in here is a lot different than, you know what? Hold on, you guys. My shirt rack is blocking my big light. What a mess, you guys. And I'm supposed to be clearing all of this. for when the girls are home, but I feel like I just keep adding stuff. And I didn't even get everything listed, y'all. Like this is not even a fraction. Um, so this one has more of the verdigris in it. So you can see it's more green. And I do want to point out this one doesn't have as noticeable of florals. The other one, which is more brown, has a floral, which I'll show you. So I love this. And it is big. I don't know if I put a size. I think I did. I made sure to try to put measurements on everything in there. But this is 12 inches in diameter and it's about 7 inches tall. So these are huge. And what can we put in these, my crafty people? We could put balls of yarn in these. We could put actual fruit in them, maybe fresh eggs in them. And then look at those feet. So that is the verdigris one. This one does have like a tiny, tiny bit of green verdigris, but see this one, you can see those florals a lot better. See that? You could see those florals and it is so pretty. So exactly the same, but this one has more of like a rusty brown color, slight verdigris, and then you can see the flowers right there. Oh, is that what you're looking for, Chris? Baseballs? I'm going to set them to the side because they're so big. They're going to take up room. Is that what you're looking for? Okay. I'm discombobulated. I'm not used to doing it this way anymore. So, oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Next thing I picked up was my flower frog lovers over here. Fill it with your cameo collection. No joke. Hey, Sophie. So you're going to go to unicorndustdesigns.com. Unicorndustdesigns.com. I'm sure, I wonder if I could edit right now. Is it turning me off? Nope. Is my hair. Hold on. To purchase vintage. Did you brush your teeth? No. Well, head to. Please go brush your teeth. Oh my goodness gracious. I know it's so hard.
It is.
It's so hard, honey. You can do it. I promise.
Yeah.
I
can't brush my teeth.
Yes, you can. Get out of here.
I don't want to.
Hey, I'm on a live.
You don't want
and you're acting like a little baby.
Because I am one.
You're acting like a little baby. Okay, I put the website in my description box. Yeah, I know. I'm like, stop. Let's see. Ooh, plants on the patio. Yes, absolutely. Yes, and they're in the section called pre-loved items. As we do this more, you guys, I'll get more like separation in them, like books and things like that if you want to go straight to something. So here is a handmade flower frog, you guys. Look at how gorgeous. If you're a pottery lover, look at all of the different colors on there. It has little feet. It is a little wobbly because it was handmade. So like the feet are not perfect. And then on the bottom, I can't see. It says something pottery. Something tree pottery. And then it has the maker's signature right there. Isn't that so cool? It's such a different one. I love having these by my kitchen sink, and I like the little stems that like the kids pick. I like to put in these. They look so beautiful. And I like that's like why I like the shorter ones because, the little weeds that they pick. The little weeds, they fit in there perfectly. And if there's anything you guys see on the website that you want to see right now, just let me know. This is a imitation milk jug, not imitation, but you know what I'm saying. It is actually marked made in Taiwan on the bottom. I know I got some piggy lovers. So vintage, you guys. There ain't nothing that's made in Taiwan anymore. You do have to clean it. There's like some sticker residue and some smut right there, but really cute piece. This one I've had in my collection for quite a while, so I decided to bring that one out. You guys, look at this. Where are my cookbook lovers? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the colors on this thing. Yes, dandelions. Everly just picked me some, and I have some dead ones sitting in my flower frog right now in the window. But look at how good this vintage cookbook is. Even the binding is perfect if you want. Is it that way? Perfect if you want to stack it. And look at all of the tabs are still intact. And this one, it smells like an old lady's house. This was Lori's cookbook. And this one is from, gosh, I don't have my glasses on. It's in the description, you guys. I think the 70s, I want to say. I think it's the 70s, but it's in really good condition. Let's see. Veal cutlets, cordon bleu, glazed veal roll. That's the veal section, I guess. Oh, deviled crab. Okay. All right. Down east crab meat pie. These are things we do not see. Clams casino. What in the world? Scalloped oysters. They knew how to eat, man. Are we making this stuff anymore? Jody, I think it's on the website. I don't have my glasses on. Can I bother you guys again for my glasses? Let me see. I don't see it. I think it's in this fine print right here. Oh, here it is. 1979. Got my trusty magnifying glass right here. 1979 is the Pillsbury. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Hey, I swear I need my, okay, wait, I need to be looking on here. Let me go live. How? Um, oh, in the bedroom, maybe? Yeah, I do need my glasses. There we go. Sanderson. No, Sanders. Jeez Louise, you guys. Hey, Amber. No matter, hey, Kim, no matter which one, it comes out yucky. Girl, I am the worst. Denise, I am the most unhappy cook ever. I do not like to cook. It puts me in a bad mood. It's not something I've ever enjoyed doing. Yeah, here. Everett. Did you hear her say Everett? So cute. Okay, there's that. All right, what else, you guys? I only added one crock, you guys. And hold on. I want to explain shipping. So when I first started my Shopify, I modeled my shipping after Jamie Ray Vintage, and she did hers off of dollar amount. So however much you spend is how much the shipping is. Now, that is how I've kept it. And I'm just gonna try it out because remember, I am a small business. I get charged regular USPS fees or UPS fees. I don't get any deals. They're not in the bedroom or I think I have some in my glass case. I don't know. It's fine. I'll just try not to read stuff. They're somewhere upstairs because I was wearing them when I was getting ready. Um, so bear with me, and I always give after I get your shipping costs, and then I take a little for my supplies, and then I usually refund whatever is left over to you guys. And I think a lot of you guys can vouch for that, that I refund the difference for shipping if there is any. So I'm going to try it out. So I didn't want to put too many heavy things in there, but watch out because there will be a lot of crocs in the future for those of you that can't find them out in the wild. All right, look at how gorgeous this doily is. It seems to be in perfect condition. It's this, I think I put yellow, but maybe it's kind of like a orangey color. And I love the ruffles. You can set this on top of like a riser and let it dangle out, or you can put like an ironstone pitcher on there, which would be beautiful for spring. Thank you, Stephanie. I try, and to be honest, I've had it the same way for so long that maybe it needs tweaking at some point, but I just thought I would leave it as is. Yes, Terry. What's the cutting board? The heart one? Maybe the heart one. Girl, of course you got to ask for the heart one because it's underneath everything. It's all right. Because we're going to start digging through stuff anyways, right? All right. Let's see. Let's bring these down. Don't fall. I think this is the only cutting board. So here's the cutting board. It's a teak. It is modern. I'm almost positive it's modern. And it just says for dry food use only, clean with a soft, dry cloth. Thank you, babe. There we go. I'm getting old. And it does have, I don't know where the camera is right here. It has like some wear right here or like some scuffs. There's like a scratch right here to it, but it's a cutie little thing. It's adorable. There's the back. It has the little cushion, so you could either hang it up. How cute would that be hung up with like a little kitchen saying or transfers on it? That'd be so cute. Oh, and you guys, tomorrow on Whatnot, I'm still fulfilling all of my raid trains. I am in that raid train again, you guys. That is 0 to hero. And it's a friendly competition where we auction off something that we've crafted. And it has to be start off at $5 or less. And whoever gets the most for that item, they win the competition. And it's just bragging rights. It's just for fun. It's, you know, a way to get us creatives out there. And it's hosted by my friend Jennifer. And this is going to be on there. So I made everything on this, the wood frame, the box itself. And then we have the bunnies, and bunnies are all spring. Okay. Just because Easter is April 5th, y'all, does not mean nothing. So bookmark that. That's going to be tomorrow. I will add this to my show tonight, and then you can bid. So help me win. Help me win. Bid, bid, bid. And you get a Sammy original. John says anytime we say Sammy original, we need to have one of those horns that go boom, 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 boom. Hey, Jimmy, you guys are awesome for coming over here with me. Let me know if you guys want to see anything, okay? All right, ceramic. I almost kept this for myself because I don't find these. And usually when I do, they're really gross. But this is a like new ceramic tea bag holder. And I love it. I love that it's pure white and it's so very chunky. Look at that. And it's clean, like so clean. And this is going to look good in any kitchen because of how white it is. That the lid's like not suctioned or anything, so it's not like super secure, but I almost kept this because I've been getting into green tea lately. Yes, it is. And Chris is in there, you guys. At home with Chris. At home with Chris. This is not for sale. I'm trying to move my baby. Trying to move my baby right now. But Chris is in it, and she actually made a wind chime that is on her YouTube channel. So make sure to go follow her. She shows you how to make it so you can make your own, or you can bid on hers as well. Thank you. Thank you, girl. I was having a hard time picking what I wanted because I'm actually crafting again. So I was like, man, I actually got some stuff to choose from. So I was all excited about it. Okay, I'll pick this one because it is in my face. This is a pressed pink glass. I don't know what pattern this is. I should have looked it up, but it's a beautiful votive holder. Look at how pretty that is on a vanity, or you could put Q-tips in here, would be super cute on a bathroom sink or vanity, or even some like short brushes in there. How are we decorating? I think the bone plates, Stephanie, are more like I have them on right, like I have this one displayed. I don't think this is the right plate holder for it, but yeah, it's not. It looked really good on this brass one, but I think that people are using them in their like ironstone decor and stacking them up or putting them on plate stands to like really see them. I like utilizing my vintage stuff. So like I would be using mine on my sink for, you know, like my scrubber or my rings or anything like that. That's what I would do with them. Vignettes, yes. Yeah, like stacking like butter pots. So this one is on there. You have one in your vignette. I found so many this weekend, you guys, and since it was brought up, let's go ahead and look at them. They're stunning. I never find the bone plates and I butter pats locally. And this weekend I found these randomly out, and butter pats I actually found on Facebook Marketplace. I was shook to say the least. But this one is Venetia Hanley J&G Meakin England semi porcelain. And usually semi porcelain means ironstone. So keep that in mind. Now, other ironstone, avid ironstone collectors, they might say differently because they're avid. They love it. So it depends. It depends. But semi porcelain, if you look it up, is technically ironstone. Oh yeah, for sure. They've been going crazy lately already, Stephanie, for sure. Um, so here's this one. Let me see. This one is the more crazed and stained one. Look at, I'm trying to, ooh, yeah, there we go. Look at that one. It's stained. It has this beautiful embossing. And then the flowers are more of a, I don't know, grayish dark blue to them. There's some more staining on that side. And then there is the J and G Meakin. And these are antique, you guys. There's a second one, and I listed them separately since one was more stained and crazed and one wasn't. This one is a bit more cleaner. Oh yeah, imagine doing. Oh, but they're like, if they were opposites, that would be super cool. So this one still has a little bit of crazing, but it's not stained like the other one. And it is the same marking on the back. Those are so pretty. And then check out this green, you guys. These are Warwick China. Look at the green. And then look at all the crazing. This doesn't want to focus. Focus. No, 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 no. All right. It's not meant for It's not meant for zooming in. You guys, I think, can see it though. So this one has a lot of staining, a lot of crazing. There's like a small, tiny chip right there. And again, that one is Warwick China. Yeah, it's so pretty. Anything green, anything green. And this one's in a leaf shape, which is very different. It's still the crescent moon, but it's a leaf shape. And again, that one's an antique, and so is this one. This one's another Warwick crescent shape bone plate. Yeah. And then this one has a lot of wear. So it has the hairline that comes on the back. It's not rough though. And look at that pattern. Look at that. Aren't those so pretty? I love those. And then check these out. I found these in a barn, you guys, in a dang barn. And these are sold separately. I'm going to show you a couple because They are sold separately and they're going to be chosen at random. Look at how these are unmarked. Look at the stunning condition. They're on there, Jody. They should be. Unless I still have more in my drafts. No. Let me see. Products. They're under Chadwick Green or Warwick China. So they're definitely there, girly. I have them labeled first. J&G, Minkin. Did I not like put them in the right category? No, they're in there. Or at least it's showing me they're in there. Can anybody else see them? Yeah, when I search bone, they pop right up. Let me see if I just go to my website. It's a learning curve again, you guys. It's a learning curve. Haven't done it this way in a long time. And let me tell you, I will say that there is an ease about whatnot because you don't have to load anything. And this was so time consuming to load every single thing. Pre-loved home decor, Jody. Pre-loved home decor. Let me see. That's weird. Half of the stuff I loaded today isn't showing up. Why is that? Because I don't see those. I don't see any of the butter pats. What the heck? On my website, it says that they're there. It says that they're in pre-loved home decor. It says that they're active. All right. Hold, please, you guys. Let's see. It says that they're all active. It says nothing's in draft. Yeah, nothing. None of these are showing up. Why is that? Goodness gracious. Sell via selected sales channels and markets. That shouldn't matter if they're going to my website. How frustrating. Let me like sign out of it and then back into Shopify and see. What the heck? And then people are on there and they're like, what? Like it says sales channel 0. Always gotta archive product, delete product. I don't know what, because some of the stuff showed up. You guys, I loaded hundreds of items. Hundreds. Like not hundreds, but I loaded I took 2 days. Okay, hold on. Only the one flower frog. Not even. Oh my gosh, don't make me cry. Yeah, none of the butter pats are showing up. I am going to freak out because I took 2 days. See, like in my collections, it says pre-loved home decor, 109 items. So where are they? Um, well, this couldn't suck anymore, my friends. I am sorry. I don't know why those aren't coming up. Okay, so it says active, not included in any sales channels. Online store. Why? You guys look for the Bella Casa, Bellacasa. Oh, Stephanie, look to see if that like came up right now. I haven't loaded stuff in a very long time, so I don't know if I had to click that for every single thing. Oh my gosh. Well, let's just chat, you guys, and I'll get there. But I also have to get at 9. When you first came on and made them active, I noticed that it took a bit for them to start showing up. I had to keep refreshing. Okay, so that one did. Okay, let's see. I have Ray Dunn in there. If somebody could check Ray Dunn just to see if I'm doing the right thing. I can't believe this, you guys. Because there are so many. And I didn't click that for anything else, nothing else. So they're going to start coming available, you guys. I just have to do it one by one. Or if you guys want me to, I can show you guys the stuff and then make them all active afterwards. So it's up to you. What? Like, that is insane that you have to do all of these steps now. Like, that's absolutely absurd. And that just shows you how long it's been since I have posted on my website. That's how long, because I didn't know that that was a thing. So all right, the creamers, I have restaurant wear creamers. Those should all be active now. Do it afterwards. Okay. Okay. That's what I'll do. Creamers are available though, you guys, just because I put them available if anybody wants it. And if you guys order multiple orders, have to let me know, email me so I can merge the orders and then refund one of the shippings for you guys. So yeah, I will show you and then I will do all of this after I pick up Sarah. I know, right? Right? Okay, so let's go because I only have till 9 o'clock because I have to pick up Sarah from the airport and I want to show you all the goodies and then make sure to head to the website, you guys. Okay, so look at how pretty this bone plate is, you guys. It's like in perfect condition. Look at the florals on there. Now, in some of them, they have this pitting to the glaze. It doesn't affect it at all. It just happened to the glaze. And again, these are unmarked. Now, these are transferware, but on top of the flowers is like a hand painted little swoosh on them. And these are gorgeous. And these are sold separately. And then some of them don't have the pitting in them, but I couldn't believe like what kind of condition these were in. Somebody must have like stored these for a long time, and I have 5 of those, you guys. All right, I'm going to show you this because I brought it up and made it active. You guys, this is an amazing look. Price tag still on there. I was like, I don't know if they're going to want to know the prices or not. But this is a Bella Casa by Gons. And this company, their stuff goes for a pretty penny. And this is in perfect condition. There's no chips, there's no cracks. It's hand painted. You could totally tell. Isn't that so good for 4th of July? And y'all know 4th of July is going to be a big one this year. So it is an amazing bowl. And like I said, you guys, I put all of the measurements and stuff. I mean, every single thing I measured. Okay, talk about a patriotic vignette. This King Leo stick. Now, the top is more red and the side does come off a little bit more orange, but I would still, yeah, I would totally use this for a patriotic decor. I like taking tins, putting like the back or the lid in right here and then building a vignette like in the front of it. But this one's still in really good condition. And I love how this one says for you and the children too. Look at that. I love my rusty crusty tins. And there's the bottom. So in really good condition still. Okay, you guys, these little suckers go for so much money online. I want you to go look. They're crazy. And look at how just Americana beautiful this packaging is. So they're American fruit jar rings and they still have, look at that. They still have all of the rings inside. And I love putting these in little like trinket shells and stuff like that to build vignettes off of. But like, can you get more America than that? It is so pretty. There is some bending, but you guys, this is old. I believe this is antique. I put it on the listing. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's an antique piece. And then I put these on there, you guys. These are new. They're terracotta pots, and then you get this like, I don't know what they call it, but I don't know. It's like a little ball of a plant, a faux plant. I have 2 of these. These don't have the holes on the bottom of them, but there's a lot that you can do that. Yeah, she's totally on a baseball trip, but I think of baseball when I think of like patriotic decor and stuff like that too. Here is a galvanized metal lantern, or I should say like candle lantern. I actually had this displayed for a little bit with a bird's nest in it and a bird, and it looks so cute. It's in great condition. Just has a little bit of tag residue on the bottom there, but look at how good that is. That one is going to be great. Farmhouse decor, industrial. I would put this in mine. It is open for the MLB. All right. Oh, look at this. This one is, I don't think I put it on there. I think this one's Hong Kong. I still can't see even with glasses. Yeah, Hong Kong. Look at how stinking cute this oil lamp is, you guys. Bless this home. Look at that with like the lattice. Doesn't that remind you of like a screen door when you were little? The slamming screen door, the metal ones, or like having this. You remember like when you would walk up to a porch and the metal things, grates or whatever were there. I love that. And there's the back, and then it has the warning sign. And I'm actually surprised this being made in Hong Kong has that because I didn't think that came until way later, but it's a beautiful piece, and the hurricane is in great condition. Very kind of like granny core. Did you guys see that little thing just go by? How crazy was that? right, we'll go over the butter pats, but look at this, you guys. It is a Bible holder. Look at how gorgeous that is. Look at that crewel work. Look at that. Is that not so pretty? There is a little bit of glue residue on the sides of like the little leather straps, and somebody like made this whole thing because look. Oh, can you actually take it out? No, you can't take it out. It's glued in. It's in great condition. There's the back, the sides. I know, isn't this Bible keeper so pretty? And to have that crewel work on there, that one is gorgeous. And you guys go follow Charming Appeal too. She is starting to get her YouTube up and running, and she is a great crafter. Her whole family is actually. So go follow. This one, you guys, is a super old, the Methodist hymnal in a dark green. Somebody loved the heck out of this book. They read it and sang from it. It is loose, as you can see. It is loose. And then there seems to be like a, oh no, that's just the page. That's just the page. It's still attached. And then it looks like somebody like cut the page out of there. But I think I was able to get a year out of this. I thought I was. Yeah, 1905. So this is an antique hymnal. No wonder why it's so worn. You guys, this is well over 100 years old. Isn't that crazy? Over 100 years old and it survived. Now people just throw things in the trash and it makes me so sad. Here's another hymnal. This one, it comes off dark blue to me, but could be black. And this one is Presbyterian Board of Christian. And it is signed on here, Cordy Brown, 1926. That's kind of weird. Look it, that does say 1926, right? But the copyright date on here is 1936. Maybe their two just looks like their three looks like a two. I don't know, but it's 1936. The pages are still really great. So is the spine. It just has that wear that we all love. So that one is, and it's a thick hymnal. So the green one's an antique, and then the blue one is vintage 1936. All right, let me show you these. So let's see. I found this one this weekend. This is a buffalo china, you guys. A buffalo china creamer. I never find buffalo china in this beautiful green. It's marked on the bottom, and this says 56 out of 56. So I don't know if these were hand painted. I need to probably do a little bit more research on them. But 56, what do you guys think? Anybody know anything about buffalo china? 56 out of 56. So that's a really good one. Green is always so popular and grows fast. And then I finally did my research on this one. I don't remember the name of it. It's in our, I think I put this one live. This one is, where are you? The Cloister Restaurant Ware Creamer. And for the longest time, we thought that it was a castle, or like this kind of looks like maybe Japanese or something. It is actually, it was made for a restaurant in Georgia, like a waterfront restaurant or something like that in Georgia, that was called, I think, the Cloister. So this was the Cloister Restaurant Ware, and it was made specifically for a restaurant, which I thought was cool. And this one is Syracuse, China. So I thought that was cool because I've had it forever and I never looked it up, and I finally decided to. I have these as well. These are modern restaurant wear creamers, no handles. And those are buffalo. And then we have this pretty scalloped creamer. This one's a larger size, but it does have a little hairline right there. This one is also Syracuse, but I love the scalloping on these. They're so pretty. Uh, Terry, I love it. Now everybody like is not going to be able to stop looking at her. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for doing that. She is awesome. Look at her. She's old. She's not evil. She hasn't done anything to me yet. She's actually very sweet. She has her shoes, and Everly found a dress for her that matches her little bow in her hair. Never, never. Okay, Terry. Okay, okay. All right. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's show the butter pats because I think you guys are going to want the butter pats when they go. And keep in mind, you guys, I'm only going to leave this stuff on my website for about a week. And then if I don't sell through it, then I'm going to bring it on to Whatnot. So get it while you can. I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the opportunity first, and then whatever doesn't sell, then we'll bring to Whatnot. So I think I think it just beat my pants. You're fine, Chris. You're fine. So this one is marked Bavaria. It is numbered on the back too. And look at how gorgeous. We got to do something about the lighting. I think it's the position on my phone, how it's horizontal. But look at the condition of this one. Is that not the prettiest thing? The pink and that gold. It is so gorgeous. And then it's marked Bavaria right there. Now, this one's a little bit more worn. This one is unmarked. This one has crazing. It has a blue ink stain, which is kind of weird. And it's not like an ink stain you could get off. So I don't know if that was in the glaze or what. This could be hand painted. I don't see pixelations in it. Possibly hand painted. I don't have my loop with me right now. But this one has definitely seen some days. You can also use these. So a lot of people use these for decor, and they display them on easels. They like stack them and put them in shelving. They display them with their ironstone. Or I would, again, I like to use my stuff. So I would use mine for tea bags or for rings or something like that. I want to use my stuff. I don't want to have it just displayed. I mean, there are things that I just display, but Sherlock, these are antique, you guys. These are H&G France, and I have never, so it's kind of hard to see, but they're actually a mint green. At first, I thought it was my lighting, but they are a mint green, and they are the thinnest butter pats I've ever held. Thin, like they feel like a bone china or something. That's how thin they are. It's insane. And some of them, these are sold separately and they will be randomly pulled. Some of them have more wear, some of them have more gold loss, but I couldn't believe these. They're so thin. I've never, and I wish you guys could really, maybe if I like hold it up with the white in the back. No problem, Nessie. This is like a mint green. A mint green. It's pretty cool. Those are like they're so fragile. They're so thin. Um and then let's see. And then now here are these. Woohoo! You know what? Sarah's Vintage Vault is coming over here. She is flying in and I'm picking her up at 10 o'clock. And it's her first time here, and we finally get to meet after talking with each other for over a year, every single day, all day. These are, you guys, Jefferson Vine Wedgwood, made in England, and they are called Vine. Now, I want to be totally transparent that when I was looking these up, some of the listings said that they were mini plates, not doll plates. They said that they were mini plates. And then I was trying to do some more research, and it would say like a mini cup for like straight like coffee would go in them. However, there's no cups that actually go with them, or at least that I could find. So I said that they were butter pats, and that's how they were sold to me. So use your best judgment, do your own education, but I couldn't find a cup to go with it. And what would be the point of a mini plate other than butter? But they are so vibrant, so vibrant. I don't think I've seen like this green, that vibrant green in there is just insane. So there are two of these available. And then there's this one with this pretty little yellow floral, has the gold rim, and then it's kind of like beveled. This one does have crazing, not super noticeable. And then there's the back of this one. This one is a Bavaria. This one's signed, but I can't read that. I can't read that. And then this one's like a black and gold, but it does have wear. I don't know if that's like something you can get off. I didn't want to rub it too hard, but there's wear right there. And then there's like a chip right there. So this one was a lower price. Then look at this beauty. This one is, still can't see. Schwartzberg, okay? Schwartzberg right there. And look at how gorgeous this one is. I couldn't believe. And you know what, you guys? Victorian plate. Yeah. Um, the lady that I got these from, she was so nice. I only bought like a certain amount. And when I opened it up, she had put additional ones in there for me. I was like, you don't find people like that anymore. You just don't. And again, you guys, I will set these live on plane headed to KC. Looks like a little late, like 10:05. Okay, cool. Look at our flow blue. Okay, is this the one? Look at that. You guys, these are antique beauties. Hairline on the back, tons of staining and crazing on these. These are listed separately because they are different patterns, but there's that one. And then look at this one with what looks like chandeliers. I called this one chandelier. Yes, Friday. I love the green too. I love green everything. It's my favorite color. Look at the right here. Doesn't that look like a chandelier? These right there. Oh my gosh, I love this one. And then look at the blue even like got on the back. I love Flow Blue. And I couldn't believe this was in her. This was in her listing too. I couldn't believe it. And then when I was talking to her today saying thank you so much for sending me, like giving me extra, she's like, "Oh, I have stacks upon stacks of them." She goes, "I went through a phase for a while where I collected them." I'm like, "Well, when you decide to list those again, please just send me," because I have her number now. I was like, "Please just send me the picture first. Don't even list them. Just send me that picture." Okay, we went over those. And then it looks like Betsy, you already bought this. I don't know how this got listed and nothing else did, but it was a wood little dress form. And I did note in the listing that it looks like it's broke around here, but then you see it stops. Like there's no, like it wasn't broken. And I've had this for years. You guys used to ask me when I used to post on here if I was going to sell it. It used to be in my display, but the whole thing is not broken off. So I don't know what the cracking is, but this was not broken and like glued back on. So we'll set that to the side because Miss Betsy already got it. And then we have this little owl succulent planter. It is a glaze. Like it's not like a cheapie. You can see the glaze dripping down that. Look at how pretty that is. It does have a hole, great for succulents or air plants. He's a cutie. I think I have a teal one somewhere hiding. All right. These I just put the florals in for decoration. But look at how cute this little olive basket is. And if somebody does buy it, I'll go ahead and stick I just like how these are vintage flowers and they came out of like some bunny. But I just like, it doesn't even fill the whole thing, but I just like how they droop over, how they're kind of like, yeah, see like the whole thing. I like how I'm all into these flowers, but they like just drape over the container. But it's small, it's rusty crusty, it's super pretty. I love that one. If you guys don't get that one, I think I'm gonna keep it. I put these little babies in there. These little apothecary jars, little minis. If you have the trinket trays or anything like that, these would fit right in. This one's been in the sun because it has a iridescence to it. So they're dirty, you guys. The rusty, crusty stuff I do not clean. The stuff like the butter pats and stuff, I did clean for you guys. This will be listed as a project piece. And I'm also going to do that, you guys, with my, when I start organizing my website again, I will put things into a category or a collection that I think maybe people want to craft or that needs upcycled or something like that. So you guys can look, because I know not everybody can find this stuff at the thrift store. So it's just a little crate, great for upcycling, painting, getting all chippy, or using as a riser. Or you could do it this way and put stuff in it that way as well. So think outside the box with your wood pieces, you guys, because there's tons you can do with them. All right, I'll show these quickly. Rusty, crusty doorknobs. You guys can take these out. See how they're screwed in? And then you could put sprigs of florals in there, which look beautiful. You guys have seen me make on my channel where I've made them pencil holders for teachers, but these are listed separately. These are antique, and I listed them separately because this one has like a white paint on it, and this one does not. So hopefully you guys get your rusty crusty fix tonight. Okay. I'm not going to hold all of the pieces, but there's this little mini tea set. Yes, absolutely, Stephanie. And it's crazy the stuff people don't have or can't find, right? I know. um, there's these, but look it. They are marked on the bottom like ironstone. They actually say connoisseur fine bone china England, and they're all stamped, every single piece of them. Look at the little cup. How cute for spring decor would this be, you guys? And see, they're all marked on the bottom. Isn't that crazy? That shows up. Well, there was a couple of things I started to set live before you guys were like, just run with it. Okay, this crock is on there. I was like, I'm going to try one to see what happens with the weight. But this one is a beautiful antique canning crock. I forget what it's called when it has the line right here. I can't remember. Now, salt glaze, you guys, is when they go to fire the glaze. There's actually sand. So you'll see all those little speckles. That is the sand inside that beautiful glaze. And when you can kind of see yourself in them, see how it's like mirrored, you could see my phone in them. That is the absolute best. And then this one obviously has some wear to it. There's some chipping, which I love, adds character. Look at that. And then there's the bottom. This is a heavy one. I had this actually displayed for a long time, And the only reason I didn't put them together was because I thought the flowers would be too hard. But like these long yellow flowers were sticking out of them for a long time. So a lot of this stuff, you guys, I've used in my own collection. Like I've used them, I've decorated with them because I love them so much. And then let's see, we have some dried florals in there. These are real dried floral bundles, you guys, bouquets. And I've been using these in my displays, or like my, what do you call it? My things in my videos, you guys, when I reveal. That's what I'm talking about. And then this basket in there. Look at this branch basket. Isn't that so pretty? And it has a flat bottom. So it kind of like it sits at a cute little angle. Like it's like slanted that way. And I just put some bright eggs in there. I'm sure if you put Spanish moss and then some natural color, these are like super bright eggs. But I thought this was so whimsical. So whimsical. Nature. It just brings nature into your home, adds texture as well to your home decor, which I love. I also loaded some Reader's Digest. We have a blue one right here, kind of looks like a denim. This would be great, you guys, for Americana decor. And I put all of the years and stuff like that in the listings. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, girl, how are you? Well, you didn't miss much because none of my stuff went live. So I'm showing stuff. And then after I get off here, I'm going to set it. So you guys, please pay attention and check back in with my website after I get off, because I will start listing everything again. Or like set, what are we doing? Okay, here we go. Here's this one. Now this one has some kind of like white right here. Not sure what that is. The back is good, and that's good. Yeah, it's my phone that causes the shadow. Do you guys know I haven't been on Whatnot in so long, or Whatnot. YouTube, can you stream live the other way now? Vertically? I just don't know if you can or not. But I feel like that would mess me up. Okay. I grabbed these this weekend, you guys. If you guys are here, you know I love my Rusty Crusty. Look at this Chase and Sanborn's coffee tin. Oh my gosh, so good. That color is amazing, and it has its lid. It is so rare. Hey, Roxanne. It's so rare to find them. I'm not going to take it off because then but it can come off. It's so rare to find the rusty, crusty, old coffee tins with their lid. And I love that it says dated October 18th right there. Isn't that cool? And Lindsay, I will tell you right now, girl, that is one of the reasons. You could even ask Chris and Tracy. I was talking to them about Whatnot. And when I first got on Whatnot, I got in a lot of trouble as well. Not with my husband, but I put myself in trouble because it's an addicting app. It's almost like gambling. It truly is. And I'll probably get kicked off Whatnot for saying all this. But it's addicting. And it was when I just had Mickey and I was recovering and I was sitting on my recliner, and it's just so easy to swipe. And then you get into bidding wars, and then it gets to a point where you're like, well, I got 921 max shipping. I might as well utilize it. So let me swipe some more. And it truly is like the more I'm on it, the more I realize that it could be really bad for some people. Yeah, it's really easy to buy stuff and it's really easy to swipe. And it could be really bad for people that have like addictive personalities and stuff like that. It could be really bad. Um, yeah, so I've started realizing that the more that I've been on it, and I've been good. I have not shopped, but that means I have to stay off the app, because if I'm on the app and I'm watching, I will swipe on something. And then once you start swiping, then you go into other shows and you start swiping because you're already like, well, I already started. Like, let's just, do this again, And yeah, it it happens, Lindsay. You're not alone, girl. You are not alone at all. I think everybody that goes on to Whatnot for the first time goes through a phase of, spinning, 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 and then they like drop off the face of the earth because then they get in trouble. Yeah, it is true. Yes. And I didn't put my information in because I didn't want to get in trouble swiping like Dora the Explorer. Swiper, no swiping. Chris said I had to set limits. So now I am locked out of buying until next month. Um, Yes, I know. I know. Yes, you need to set limits. You can set limits on your whatnot for how much you want to spend. But just remember if you set limits, Jody and Chris has experienced this. Um, you can't change it. Once it's set, and you cannot shop anymore. So yeah, so is my mom, Inez. So here's another Folgers can, you guys. I think in my listing, I put this one's from 1940s to 50s. And this one is the Mountain Grown Folgers, 4 cents off. And this one too, look at that, has its original lid. This one's in really good condition. What did we say, Beth? Beth told me, what was this for, you guys? Beth told me that was for something, but I don't remember. You guys, if anybody knows. Um, but yeah, this one is a really great one. And again, this will be great for Americana decor, you guys. A key to open. Oh, so there was a key in there? Like it would have been in there and then you would have like opened the tin. I spent the limit the first week of the month and haven't been able to buy the rest. So very true. And I have been in so much trouble. Actually, still am. I have been trying to do tips instead, much cheaper. Yes, held the key to open it. Okay. I'm gonna have to look like sardines. I don't even know what sardine key cans look like. Uh, so I'll have to look that up. All right, we're getting through, you guys. So wood finial, you guys. This is all wood. This is all carved wood. It is so pretty. It is very, very chunky. She's a chunky girl. Ah, Tracy said, new month starts next week. Ah. So Roxanne, there was a little boo-boo and I haven't loaded to my website in so long that I guess now you have to click what sales channel you want them on. So right after I'm done with this, I'm going to set them to live. Some of them are live right now, but after, because I loaded, you guys, over 70 items, okay? Over 70, and I cannot believe you guys can't see any of them. Oh my gosh, drives me nuts. Okay, so they will be there. So check in again after I get off and I'm going to start setting them all live. So you guys, this is a Bates, gosh, I forget, number automatic something stamp. And I put the year in my listing. I think these things are so cool for bookshelf decor. Or if you have an office, but like I would put it on this side because I like this little gear right here. And I would set this with my books, with some brass, with like pins layered on top of each other. But this is a really cool, super cool piece. Look at that. And you could even see the numbers down in there. You'll probably get this sucker to work. Oh, there's no ink, but it still presses down. Bates is your maiden name? Well, girl, that's for you. Okay, now check these out, you guys. These are antiques and they are priced higher because they are glowers. This one is S. Crabfelder and Co. Distillers, Louisville, Kentucky. And check these out. I mean, when I say these glow, they glow. And this is a 325 light. Look at that. Look at the thick on there. Isn't that awesome? And can we believe this has survived over 100 years? Antique right there. They are gritty, you guys, so keep that in mind. And then this one is really cool. So this is like a beveled glass. I seriously think I had to use those when I filed appeals back in the day. Oh my gosh. So this one is beveled. You can see like how they etched it out right there. It's beveled on this side as well. And then look at the shape of the glass, how thick it is. Look at that. And then it has controlled bubbles in it. Look at that. And then that one too has its cork. And look at that green. Oh my gosh. So glowy. And you guys, I had these in a whatnot show last week and didn't get to them. And I didn't even know that they were not, I didn't know that they glowed. If I have other flower frog people in here, we have, yeah, we have a raised glass flower frog. You guys know, most of you know, I collect these. This one is a very large, this one's 5 inch. And you guys keep in mind, you can marry these to things. So you can see they actually have like a lip right here. So if you found like the perfect size bowl or container, you can set this on top of the bowl or container and then put the water on the bottom. I like using, I have tons of mine on my desk for pens. I even have one on my shipping station with pens and scissors. So I have this one right here, perfect condition. I mean, it's vintage condition, but there's no like chips or cracks. And then you have this one, which is a little bit more flat. This one is also 5 inch. This one's a little bit more clear, I would say. And then this one too has that lip right there. So if you can find the perfect marriage, these are so much fun. And as I will until I can get people hyped up here again, because that is my goal, is to solely come back to here, but I have to make money. So I'm like, I have to, I have to. Um, I don't want to. I don't want to. I'd rather be on here selling from my website, but it's just such a quick turnover that, like, if it doesn't go well on my website, then I'm going to have to go on and make money there, you know? I hope it don't. But okay, Ray Dunn, you guys. I know we love our pets. Ray Dunn. That one says drink, and I think I put pet, but I think this is technically for a cat because it has the fish bone inside of it. So there's drink, and then there is meow. So, I mean, kind of makes sense, but the meow doesn't have that in there. That's Ray Dunn. And I will note that the food one is a little bit more, it's not rough. Almost kind of feels a little, it's not as glossy on the inside as this one, probably because it was used to eat out of. Who knows? But really cute. So meow and drink. I wish I had a kitty to keep those for, but no. Uh, I put these in there. This one I listed separately, you guys. These are Independence Ironstone. I know. Independence Ironstone, but this one has a lot of crazing. So I listed it separately. You can see it all. There you go. Lots of crazing on that one, which is crazy because I would assume that all of them were together at one point. Um, And I'm like, how did only one get crazed? And usually crazing, in case you didn't know, happens when the change of temperature happens. So if it was in a really cold place and then it went into, 100-degree weather or something over and over time, that is when crazing happens. So it's weird that it would happen to one plate and not the others, because all of the other ones look pretty good. So, and again, those are Independence Ironstone. Yes. Top of stack. Absolutely. That's what I would do too, Jody. So there's those. I'm trying to see. I put these in there. There's two of these. These do have the glass in them and they stand up. And then this, I don't know what this is for. Maybe to keep the back on. So it has a nice thick back, has cute little scroll work. Put the little cuties pictures in there or put little notes in there, but there's two of those available. And then what happened to um There is a frame somewhere, you guys. Oh, it's right here at my feet. I'm trying to show you these because I got to go in like 10 minutes to pick up Sarah. But these metal photo holders, y'all know, are crazy expensive. I found this one. It's nice and thick, and that is thick too. So I think these would hold whatever, probably a 5x7. I can measure it real quick for you. I think it would be, they look bigger than a 4x6. No, maybe they are 4x6. No, it looks like, I don't know. The inner part of the frame is like 3.5 by 5.5. That's like the inside of the frame. Got a mug rack, black metal mug rack, perfect for farmhouse decor, whatever. And you guys don't have to use it for mugs. Like you guys can put, that would be cool to clip the balls off and put yarn spools on them. That would be really cool. Or you can put jewelry on them. So many things to do. I do want to note that the metal on this, like the top part is kind of rough. I might ask John to sand that, or I can, because yeah, that's really rough. But we got a metal mug rack. Now this doesn't have glass on it, so keep that in mind. This one is a metal bird cage frame on the base. There's the back. Again, doesn't have the glass in front of it. Okay. So love that they're in the bird cage. I love that the bird cage is right there. What about the creamers, Jody? I know the creamers are live. That was the only thing I was able to get live before you guys said just go with it. Oh, yes. Oh, rolling pins in the center. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Terry. I found this. Look at how cute. This kind of like reminds me like Granny Core. Oh, on the mug rack, y'all. I ain't picking up what you guys are putting down. Oh my gosh. How, girl, so good. You are right, Jody. That would be so stinking cute. This is a rolling pin. I think it's a paper towel holder. But then I also was like, this looks really thick. So I don't know. Or you could just hang a towel, but this comes in and out. So I would think it would be for paper towels. But I do want to note there is a lot of wear where I guess they felt they needed 3 screws to go through there. Your grandma had one of those. Hey, Paige, how are you? Yes, that's a great idea, you guys. Paige and I think it was Chris said just take out glass from a Dollar Tree frame. So a lot of wear, you guys. This one's definitely older. So it has wear, maybe a nice upcycling piece, or just oil it up, leave it as is. And then you could even fill those, or I would just add a little bit of wax to them because the paper towels are going to be covering that anyway. So I think that one was darling. I just found that one with John yesterday um, when we ran around. Okay, look at this epic. You guys, this is a peacock egg basket. It's in a copper color. It is so stinking cute. And it's huge. This thing is ginormous. Who wanted to make sure it didn't come off the wall, right? He's like, nope, nope, wood and the back of the wood with 3 screws. And then he probably like glued it too. This is so much fun. If I had space on my counters are filled with kid stuff. I would totally like have this on my counter and make a whole vignette around it. Absolutely would. Okay. And then we're almost done, you guys. Miscellaneous things. This is going to be on there, just wood Scrabble pieces. I was thinking he probably did, was like, bzz, bzz. Nope, that's not it. Bzz. There we go. Did I put these on? I think I did. They're like these little suede, they're new stock, little carrots. And then I put these books up and I think we're done, you guys. And then I'm going to set all of this to live. Okay. So give me just a little bit and then I will set these live. And please make sure you guys to like this. Um, and hopefully it's successful so we could come back here every Thursday. All right. Great patchwork collection. Look at that. It's in beautiful condition. This one does not look like it was ever open. The original price on this was $29.95. And that was in what? 1997. This was $30. And it just has all of patchwork stuff in here. And I think I put this up for like $12.95. But this one's in great condition. And look at how good Americana. Right there, Americana. Perfect condition. And then this one is super cool. Along the garden path. These are good like coffee table books, you guys. Thank you, Terry. Now this one has a name right there, and then there's like 2 creased pages. This first one, see them? See how it's like creased right there and right there? But look at how cool. So it's like gardening, but then there's like cottage. I don't know. And then it like talks about patchwork as well, like in quilts. Isn't that cool? Like what a cool like patio reader or something like that. I thought it was just really cool how they had the quilts with the like gardening and the plants. Thought that was a really cool book. So that will be on there as well. And then I have a hideaway book. You guys love the hideaway books. This is one of the really big ones. This one is a faux Thomas Hardy 1895, and it is perfect, perfect inside, you guys. So I think we got through everything. You guys, I loaded so much. So, and I didn't even get through a fraction of what like I actually thrifted this weekend. So make sure again, you guys, to come on to Whatnot tomorrow because I have that Zero to Hero raid train, and it is a friendly competition. And I'm going to be auctioning off this handmade item right here. And whoever gets the most for their item wins bragging rights. So I made everything by hand, the like wood box, all of that stuff. So hopefully, and this would look so cute, you guys, for spring on like your dinner table with like a smaller like ironstone creamer. Like, oh, so good. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for hopping on here with me. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully we can do this every Thursday, and I am going to be setting everything to my website after this, okay? So thank you guys again. I wanted to be like, all right, let's raid. But we're not raiding. So thank you guys. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. Even if you're in the room, not to buy, but just to support, I'd appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Saturday. I have a new video, a new thrift flip video. I showed you the crown I did. I also do a family sign, an old cake pan, and I feel like there was something else. There is something else. I believe I did 4. I'm like, let me see. And then we need to go. We need to go. 1, 2, 3. Did I only do 3? I could have sworn I did 4. I don't know. We'll look around. There's probably something that's somewhere that I don't know where I put it. Oh, yes, there is 4. Look, I'm going to save this for myself. I was going to sell it, but I loved the way it turned out. I finally got milk paint to work and crackle. And then I did a vignette and I was like, oh man, I love this vignette. So I'm going to base my bookshelves around that. And then see, look at all this stuff, you guys. And then look at this. This is mine. This is mine. Look at that. It's a thread. It's a thread display. Isn't that so cool? Look at the top. Okay, guys, I have to go get Sarah. So thank you so much again. Make sure to like, and then just comment something on the actual live when it ends, just to help the algorithm. So I appreciate you guys. All right, how do we end this?